All right, so recently we went to a Nike outlet in Bend, Oregon, and picked up a couple items. I didn't show you guys the video yet, so I figured I'd go ahead and show you guys some of the pickups as well as some of the stuff that we saw in the store. So let's go ahead and get in the video. Yo, what is going on, guys? Hes here, collectivekicks.com. If you guys haven't seen my website, basically I curate a bunch of deals that I find for you guys on the web from Nike and Adidas and Foot Locker and those type of sites, and any codes that they have or any new releases. So always check that out if you guys haven't, collectivekicks.com. Also, my favorite thing on the site right now is probably the Adidas Ultra Boost 1.0 in the triple black colorway. It retroed and they're sitting in a full size run on the side. I will have a video review once I get them in hand, but I think that was probably one of the best deals because those ones are just the classic iconic colorway that any like Ultra Boost lover would want, and especially in that original 1.0 pattern. They also dropped a college pack with 8 different colleges, so if you guys missed both of those, check out the site. But in this video, we're talking about Nike. Went to the Nike outlet. So to start off, we'll just show you guys us shopping around the store. This is the wife out front with the mask on. Of course, obviously everybody has to wear masks inside the store right now, but we went in and we just kind of browsed around and looked around, and it was really quite empty. Honestly, there wasn't a lot of people in there, which was really, really nice to be able to go in and surf around. And here's some Oregon State and Oregon Duck apparel, and they had some pretty good prices on some of these things, and a lot of them were extra 20 or 25% off. Also, on top of that, the sneakers, I think, were an extra 20 or 25% off, as you'll see here in a minute. There's a long sleeve beaver shirt. I have some black long sleeves. I didn't need any white ones, but kind of a cool like translucent jacket for kids. I always look for the kids stuff when I'm there. So you can see it's an extra 20% off the back wall, and some of the stuff unfortunately is full retail price, like these blazers, but other things are deep discounted, and then you take an additional 20% off on top of that. So I use this as an opportunity to buy a couple pairs of sneakers that I'm going to show you guys. But I was just kind of browsing through. They had some Gore-Tex Air Force Ones. Honestly, you can get those online for pretty cheap depending on the colorways as well. And then they have some Nike SBs, but not the ones we want, unfortunately. These really, really bizarre looking ones. And then the Janoskis just really don't get enough love. I honestly think that they need to make a mid-top version, but not like a full mid-top. I don't know if that helps, but the Janoskis sit so low. My wife really liked these. Pegasus 34s, random for $50 plus that 20% off, so that was a great deal. And these ones were 55 plus 20% off as well. I would have got the chocolate ones if they were the additional 20, but they didn't have the additional 20 on those. More beaver stuff, some jackets and vests and stuff. And this Oregon Duck jacket was super nice quality, $300 retail. I wonder what the actual final price was on that. And then more beaver Oregon State stuff. It's kind of crazy about the football season this year. Obviously not happening. But yeah, man, they had a lot of apparel. So maybe it's a good time to stock up at the outlets if you guys are interested in looking, I mean, for your favorite teams and stuff. But I was just kind of browsing around through the sale stuff. I probably should have grabbed some shorts or something like that, but we did get some shorts for my kid, as you'll see. This was one of the cool things to see that I honestly was hoping was deep discounted, but it was at retail, $180. I was so bummed. I really, really wanted those. They also had another pair that I'll show you in a minute. But Pegasus Turbos, really good prices on those. And then you could see they had some floral shorts that I actually didn't mind. I didn't buy them, but they look kind of cool. And I was just kind of looking through some more stuff here. These baby Air Force Ones were so dope, though. Little strawberry bananas and flowers. Super cute. But yeah, they had a couple of those. Foam posits for pretty cheap. They had the red cement joints right here for $100. Not too bad. And they weren't the additional 20%, but I'm assuming they'll have them when they sit a little bit longer. These are only $80 for kid sizes. As you're looking over here, there's some more stuff and just random kid-size stuff and not anything too crazy. These ones were a little bit weird, though. They had these odd little bubbles on the shoe. They were like plastic on the Air Max 90s. Never really seen those ones. Tailwinds, always love these, man, but $70 is still a little bit too high in my opinion, so I wasn't going for it. This one had the extra 20% off. Nice colorway for the ladies if you guys are looking for a pair, and then these ones were $60. These Vapor Maxes, actually, I'm interested in the OG colorways, but I'm waiting for the prices to get even better. And then surprised to see some of these are $89, and they weren't the additional 20. And actually, they're on sale at Champs or Finish Line right now for like $67, which I posted on my website. Much better price. That one is pretty dope with a quad like Nike swoosh look on it. Looked pretty cool. And this is the women's section right here. Some random pairs, and that air unit looked really, really massive on this pair right here. Like almost just a 200 air unit or whatever. Some gold Air Max 95s LXs. These look kind of cool, actually. as well. And then let's see what else. Oh yeah, the classics. Gotta always see some Monarchs at the outlets. Usually $50, $45 or something like that. Some more just random OG sort of retro things that came back. You never see any white on whites at the outlets either. So that's actually a pretty good pickup for the extra little 20% off, because you usually don't get the extra 20 on those. These were really bizarre and aggressive looking shoes. Honestly, I like the look of them, the overall structure of them, but I don't know what they are. And then just some more random kind of knockdown shoes. These are only $35, and some knockdown Reacts. These ones were $59 with the additional 20%. Clean colorway, white, silver, orange, and they had some Joyrides. Again, those ones really didn't do very well in the market. And I've done reasons why that's the case. But anyway, $89 plus 20%, not too bad on these 720s if you're looking for those. And it's funny because the price points are different between the colorways. These are actually really clean leather version of the Air Max Plus. And then these guys right here, these OG joints were $39 plus the additional 20% off, retail $130. Really, really good price on those. $90, and this is the one that stung. Honestly, I would have loved this one if the price was just a little bit lower, because this colorway is super fire in my opinion. But I don't know, I'm so frugal that I didn't want to pull the trigger on that price point. Anyway, this is the one I really wanted, and they didn't have my size. I was like so bummed. Or maybe they had my size, but the thing was only $100. Yeah, it was $180 at retail. It wasn't knocked down, and those undercover joints are super, super dope in my opinion. Better in hand in the white colorway than I would have expected. Some more retro basketball shoes, and look at these guys. So they did have my size. I was wrong, and the price though, man. Oh, this was an 8.5, not a 9.5. Sorry. Anyway, they have some more tailwinds, and honestly, I've been waiting for those tailwinds to fall under that $45, $50 price point, and then I'll buy like a bunch of colorways, because I really like that model. It's just one of my favorites from back in the day. Yeah, anyway, so we're looking through more tailwinds. I think I just already pulled that same one, and just kind of browsing through. These guys look kind of crazy. The wave looking guys, the Air Max 720s. And then these look really nice quality. Dude, look at the suede on here. I was like, was this a collab? Like the quality looks super nice. Pegasus Turbos. They had them for decent prices, but none in my size, unfortunately. So I didn't buy them. But 69, so about like $50 or $55. That's a really good price for that. $55, $56. That's really good. No sales tax in Oregon too. So like, man, I was like, dang, if they had my size, I would have bought those ones for sure. Anyway, 20% off was a lot of fun. They had better stuff than I honestly expected at this random little place in Bend, Oregon. So kind of fun to just look around and see. I was hoping to find some gems though, but nothing too amazing. However, I did walk out with a couple pairs, so I'll show you guys here in just a second. But just finishing up this portion of the video, these 720s, man, a lot of them hit the outlets. It's just the way it goes. But that was kind of a look at what we were doing inside the Nike store. $150 was the end price. All right, so as we transition back in the room, you can see the pickups right here. But before I show you that, I did get a pair of Pegasus Turbos here. I got these from Nordstrom Rack. So I posted the deal. They were $85. This colorway was super dope. It was one of those ones that I didn't get. This isn't the launch colorway. It's a little bit darker than the launch colorway, which is the one that I do have. But I really love the Pegasus Turbo 1s. Probably better than the Pegasus Turbo 2s. And I have a couple Turbo 2s on ice just waiting for me to break in, because I have so many pairs of these and I just really like the shoe. And I feel like they're pulling them off the shelves and they're not going to be releasing a Pegasus Turbo 3. I don't know what the deal is. I love the shoe though, and so I needed some extra ones on ice. $85 from Nordstrom Rack though. Anyway, this is the package, and we'll show you guys the pickups here. Honestly, this stuff has been sitting in this bag for a couple weeks, so I just forgot to grab some of the stuff and show you guys. But dude, little kid basketball shorts. I mean, Harrison only wears shorts, and retail on these things are $30. And we got 3 pairs of them, 2 for 10, I think, and 1 for 8. Not a bad price on some Nike basketball dry fit shorts here. So there's 2, and then the third one he already threw on and wore. Also, we bought the Air Force Ones with the strawberry bananas and flowers. These ones are too cute for like a little girl shoe. Like my little Maddie's gonna love these when she gets a little bit bigger. These are size 10. She's only like a size 7 or so right now. But man, we took the opportunity, bought these. They're only $19, so I was like, man, that's a great price. And might as well get these since I've never seen this pattern before. And honestly, if they had this in like a GS size, I think it would probably sell pretty good too. Maybe they did, and I just didn't even realize it. But these ones are pretty cool. Then We also got, oh yeah, speaking of size 7, we got to get her in these because here is some Nike Revolutions. $45 is the price on the box, and we got these for $13, so pretty nice price right here. Anybody that knows Velcro is the way to go when you have little kids. It's super easy to go. It's super easy to put on and much, much better. And then the wife got the Pegasus 34s, which is super random that they had Pegasus 34s considering we're on the 37. So these are 3 years in the reserves at the Nike outlets, but they were only 31 bucks, man. So that's a really good deal. She loves this shoe, and she has a couple of these ones already, but this one is a great price for that $31. Like, that's a good steal. Also, one of my purchases for 25 bucks. Look at that Nike OG box right here. And we have a classic that I honestly wasn't feeling like that much, but for that price, I was like, dude, I gotta get a pair of these. And I never had these back in the day, but this is the Air Max Triax. $130 for this colorway. And this is the Varsity Royal colorway, but really clean looking running shoe. This was actually like a performance running shoe back in the day. This is a pretty dope looking model and colorway for 25 bucks. I mean, it's an OG and it has the OG vibes, and they did a good job on the retro. So the prices were a little bit lower than 20% off because they actually took an additional 20% off of the sale price because I had an August birthday, and since I used my Nike account, when they checked me out, it actually applied my birthday code, which I didn't even know. So I got an extra 20% off of everything because of that. So super stoked that the guy asked me for that, because I would have forgot to give him my account information. But since I did that, I got that extra 20% off. That's why these are $25.57. So super, super nice price on those. And then the last pair right here, not a shocker probably, but I did buy the Tailwind 4 in that white and silver and orange colorway. It was just super clean colorway, and I liked the clear soles on the bottom with the little hits of orange on the swooshes and just nice little accents of orange, primarily silver and white fade. Just a clean colorway, clean shoe. And I got a size 10 because they fit me a little snug, so I went up to a size 10. But these were $38, so that's $122 off of retail. That's a great price. And honestly, I wish that olive colorway was on sale because it was super clean. The quality material on there. That's just one of those ones I'm going to be looking out for outlets for that $50 price or less. Honestly, if I would have known that I got that extra 20% off on top of, man, I would have bought those because that price would have been probably just perfect. But no regrets. I got a pair of these, and I have the OGs from back in the day still up on my very top shelf. And I have the Supreme versions, but I haven't actually had any regular release colorways that came out after they retroed. And I'm sure a lot of people are surprised by that, but ultimately, I just didn't want to pay that full retail price, considering I knew that they were going to go down because they're kind of sleeper shoes. Nobody really was feeling them or cared about all the colorways that dropped. And they didn't create enough OG colorways, in my opinion. Ultimately, I'm happy they're hitting outlets, and I'm going to love going to the outlets a little bit more. And if you guys like these outlet videos, drop a like on the video, and I'll go out to Portland and check out the outlet again soon, because I haven't been out there in forever since this whole COVID thing hit. And I know they're back open, so it'd be fun to go out to there or go to Woodburn and check out the outlets. But again, drop a like on the video if you guys want to see that, and I'll do another one of these pretty soon. Have a good rest of the day, though. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new to it. If you guys can, hit that notification bell. Even if you're already subscribed to the channel, make sure that notification bell is actually on if you want to be notified of when my videos are published. Appreciate it if you guys do that. But have a good rest of the day, and we will hopefully see you guys back for some more videos. Peace, guys.